Hello, and welcome to my home. I don't know what I was going to say, but welcome to my home. My name is Jackie, and I have a bag in a bag. Now, this came out eBay, and it's from what state is it from? North Carolina. So let's see what I got from North Carolina, guys. Um, I buy things from all over the world, apparently, mostly out of the United States. A few things out of Australia, some things out of Europe. Nicely wrapped. I like the bag in a bag. So are the tissue. This is beautiful tissue paper. I don't normally get such fancy tissue paper. A+ for wrapping. What did I? Oh, guys, this is a Paloma Picasso. This is a rescue bag. This I've been wanting this brand bag for a while because our friend Jolie has one. And I'm like, what's Paloma Picasso or Picasso? Paloma. Let me see if I can read this right. It might be in here. Um okay, let me just go to there it is. It's spelled okay, I can't read it. It's made in Italy. I know them because of fragrances. I didn't know them for leather goods or fashion or bags, but apparently that's something they do. And I thought this bag was really pretty, and her listing, I really liked her listing. So her listing was, and let me read it to you. And I've had to. I fell for it. I just fell in love. I've been wanting one of these bags, and so right now I've been into white bags. I've never been into white bags. I don't know what happened. So this bag was $2.99. Now, why is it so inexpensive? Let me see. I'll read to you the original listing. Vintage Paloma, Paloma, Picasso, Picasso, designer ivory leather crossbody, shoulder bag Italian. So this is let me read to you verbatim her listing. Vintage ivory leather. Paloma Picasso purse strap easily converts to wear as a crossbody or a shoulder bag. This purse is in very bad shape. The leather is dry, worn, and dirty. Ivory color has worn off in multiple areas of the bag. The hardware is intact. There's an there's an inside zipper pocket strap. The straps are not broken or frayed. The fabric lining is surprisingly in pretty good shape, clean, other than very small spot towards the top and inside. There is no holes in the leather. Seams are intact. Roomy bag. Feels comfortable to wear it. I'm listing it in case someone feels inclined to take a project and bring this back to its former glory. I'm going to ship it in a poly bag and try to keep postage down. So she told me how she was going to ship it. She told me the issues with it. She told me the rescue bag, and she only sold it for $3. So this is like so when you look at the entire purchase price for this bag, so the shipping was $7.43. The bag was $2.99. And eBay takes a cut. Tax 86 cents. So $11.28, and this bag is pretty dang cool. So while we're right here, normally she says the bag is dry, but feeling it, it's actually not. It's dry, but not dry. So there's a point in leather where the dryness is going to be cracking if you get it wet. This is not there yet. This just is a little bit worn. So let me show you. See how it has the edge wear as it focuses. So what am I going to do with this? So I normally would use saddle soap, but I've been using a new cleaner, and this is Foam Tex by Angelus, and you can get this off Amazon. And this is a foaming soap, and you just do that, and it's meant to go on shoes and leather and cleaning. It's I think mostly most people use it like for shoes, but textile shoes, whatever kind of shoes. So I'm just going normally with a smooth leather. You can do this with it is a little bit better if you use a baby wipe, something, but I don't have a baby wipe right now. I'm out, so I am just using what I have, which is its brush. The hardware is really good on this. So I'm just giving it a good scrub down. Normally I'd be frantically trying to get the soap off, but this is pretty grimy. So I want to make sure I give this a good scrub. I'm not, do it in circular motions, long strokes, short strokes, however you feel comfortable with this bag. And a lot of this is just, it's lost, the leather has lost some of its color from friction. So here we go. That's the first little bit. And then we're just going to keep on going. So I'm going to talk to you while I do this and show you. And I also have a brand new product, which is a leather cream that is meant for shoes, but that shoes are leather, guys. So on this, I'm going to do that. I'm going to use the leather cream because I knew color. There's nothing, this is not dirt. This is missing pigment from the dye. So the only way to fix this is color correction. There's color correction. You can do it in a couple different ways. You can do it with an acrylic paint. You can use it with a leather dye. You can use it with a leather paint. Leather Studio sells on Amazon. Angelus sells leather pigments and paint. I'm going to use a leather cream, which is made for shoes. Normally I wouldn't do that, but on white is the exception because white bags normally over time will turn yellow. So I'm going to add a little bit more here and then keep on brushing. They'll age and they'll yellow. The white will just yellow a bit. So it's always good to have a little bit of white. White and black are the only two shoe polish type things I will use on a bag. And the one I picked is made with has had really good reviews. It's a little bit more expensive. It's a little bit more high end than your typical shoe polish. And this is a type of leather that's really good with the shoe polish because it's that very smooth leather. It's not pebbled leather. So this will take the color really well. And there's a couple things you can do. Like there's a big laser that will help open up the pores, but I don't need to do that because I'm not trying to cover with a new color. I'm just trying to add some lost pigment to this bag. And then I might have to go back with an acrylic to do the corners because that's lost a lot, the entire coating. And then with the acrylic, what I'll do is you can use a sealer on top of that. So this is the first thing you do is just do it a good clean. And normally I'd be like, okay, now let's do this next. Well, what I've learned is patience. You have to just do one thing, let it sit. Tomorrow, come back and look at it again. Does it need an extra level of cleaning? Does the strap need more cleaning? Does the body need more cleaning? So what you can see here is the first cleaning. And what you're looking at here, this is just color pigment, lost color pigment in the dot. And this is not dirt. This is just friction loss for the cut. When they put the color on this leather, because leather isn't white, y'all. And so anyway, this is a really good shape for a project bag, for a $3 project bag. I am very pleased. So I'm going to use the leftover foam on this brush, and I'm just going to brush this. This is not really dirty. I mean, this is not a dirty bag. It looks like a dirty bag because people think old is worn out. So it's just a little bit yellow with age. It's a little bit dry with time because it hasn't been moisturized. If this had been taken care of more out through the years, like if they had really put leather preservative on this, like a good mink oil or a good conditioner every once in a while, this bag never would have gotten this bad. It would have been fine. Because those conditioners that you're putting on your bag protects the paint, the dye process, the dye of what you're buying. The leather, there's a coating on your leather. So this is the strap will crack, and you can see the cracking. The strap is probably in the worst shape of this whole bag, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. it needs a little bit of gluing right here because this is lifting a bit. It looks like a couple stitches have popped over time, which is normal for any bag, guys. So anyway, I'm gonna let this bag be, and then tomorrow or the next day or whenever I'll do some more to it. And it's a double compartment, split compartment, very nice clean interior comparatively for the age of this bag, which I don't know the age of the bag. It has nice zipper pockets in there. I have my first Paloma bag. And this is all because of Jolie. She did a video showing her Paloma Picasso, and I really liked it. And I was like, I really want one of those bags. And I've been looking ever so often because I like the emblem. I like the made in Italy. I like the leather. I like the hardware. I like everything about this bag. So you can see like the gold. This should have been like a gold, bright gold like this, but it's aged and it's tarnished for the friction of the strap. So this is not gold anymore. It's like a light silver now. It's down to the base metal, but this is still bright and shiny. So this is a beautiful bag. I'm happy with this. $12. We're gonna make her look beautiful again. And ooh, okay. See, this is why you want to take your time. Now that I'm looking at this is where I can see where the age, yeah. We're gonna have to take a good bit of time with this girl. I think I might do some color because I think the color will soak in faster if I don't put a barrier, and then I'll put a barrier over the color. So when I say shoe cream, shoe cream. So let me just show you what I mean real quick. So this is a white shoe cream by Saphir, and I'm just gonna use, and you're like, okay, what? So we see how it's like really friction here. So this is not magic. So it's not gonna automatically go away, but it's gonna become less. And I'm gonna do this over the whole bag. I'm just gonna rub it in so it kind of brightens up, gives it, and this is a moisturizing kind of process. And there's a process to how you want to put this on also. So this is not just this is a cream, not a wax. So that's the big difference. The cream makes a big difference. So you can see the color, how it's really white. So now you want to let it sit. There's a big difference between this and this. So I'm going to let that sit there. Take a look at it tomorrow when the pores, see the pores are a little opened up because I've just gotten it a little bit of wet with that cleaner. So I want to see how this takes tomorrow. And then there's a whole buffing process you want to do. And then on top of that, you want to do a protectant on top of this. And then if it might need a sealer on top of that. So as a sealer goes, this might just need like Colloidal Carbon Pro, because that's what that is. It's a sealant. So people think that's just a waterproofing, but what it really is doing is protecting the pores of this leather. So anyhow, I have an awesome project bag. I'm very excited about this one because I love bringing bags back, and it's a made in Italy Italian designer bag. Why not? And it's something as simple, soap, water, a little bit of time, and that vintage bag comes back into full swing, and I'm going to use that sucker because I love bags. Anyway, have a great day. Thank you for watching my video. Bye.